Have you ever felt like your life is running you instead of the other way around? Like, no matter how hard you try, there's always too much to do, too little time, and that heavy sinking feeling in your chest that you just cannot shake. That, my friend, is overwhelm knocking at your door. But here's the truth most people won't tell you: overwhelm is not a symptom, it's a signal. Welcome back to the Maven Matriarch. My name is Bianca Marie Burke, walking with you on this path. This is the space where women rise and realize that they're already the woman that they're meant to be. I help you step into the identity of the modern matriarch. Today, I'm going to teach you how to listen to that signal, respond in a way that actually works, and reclaim control over your time, energy, and your life. So grab your coffee, tea, and lean in. Before we jump right in, I want to remind you that I'll be hosting the Maven Reset. It's a live workshop designed to help busy moms and women like you identify the sources of overwhelm, reset your mindset, and start moving with clarity for 2026. So if you want to join, comment or DM me the word reset or email me at info@themavenbrandhq.com. All the details are in the description and in my bio. So here's the thing that most people get wrong. Okay. Overwhelm is often treated like a badge of honor. I'm doing so much, I must be productive. Or if I feel overwhelmed, it's because I care about my work and my family. But overwhelm isn't a reflection of your ambition. It's a signal from your mind and your body. It's your internal traffic light saying, slow down, something is out of alignment. I can remember a time I felt overwhelmed, and this is only one of many. I was running myself ragged, and this actually happened to me well before I became a mom. I put so much energy into my work and into being the perfect wife and perfect human that I knew I was not happy. Something was wrong. I was overwhelmed. It didn't have anything to do with all of the things I was doing. It had to do with the pressure I put on myself. I realized that it was a signal rather than a symptom. So I knew something needed to change within me. I decided that I wanted to build a life of true time freedom. I wanted to serve. And I also wanted to be in a financial position that afforded me to be a stay at home mom and fully be present for my family. The feeling of overwhelm shows up as sleepless nights, depression. I was quick to anger, be irritated, and just an overwhelming feeling of unworthiness. And even with all of this, I realized that I needed a change. These things, these negative feelings, were signals telling me that something was not right. So, overwhelm is not a weakness. Feeling it doesn't mean that you're failing, it means you're human. Your emotions, they're your radar. They are the signal that tells you if you're aligned with who you really are or not. And the sooner we start treating overwhelm as a signal instead of a flaw, is the sooner we can respond effectively. Most overwhelm actually comes from misalignment in these three key areas. One, your priorities. Are you truly spending time on what matters, or are you reacting to everything urgent that just pops up? And two, your energy. Are you performing at peak levels when your mind, body, or spirit are depleted? Three, your environment and systems. Is your home, your workspace, your schedule, are they creating unnecessary chaos in your life or friction somewhere? I notice misalignment in each of these areas, right, from time to time. And it causes me to step back and really evaluate my feelings. In my energy, when I have something to do, right, but my mind, body, or spirit isn't aligned to do it, is where I notice this misalignment. I'll give you an example. It's a small one, but for example, my morning walks. Okay. Usually, my mind, body, and spirit are fully aligned to do these daily, right? However, when there's a day that my mind says, yes, I know I have to do this, I need to get going, it's part of my health, part of my wellness. Okay. And my spirit yearns for the fresh air, yearns for the sun, being in nature, because this is where I can truly connect to source and think. But my body is telling me something else. It does not want to. I'm drained and I'm tired. That is misalignment. You need to listen to your body. It's important. Listen to the energy of your body and understand that, you may need a break. And when I listen to that, I'm better for it. Then I just end up going the next day because I have rested my body. I did listen to that energy, and moving forward, it's worth it. So you can attribute this to any aspect of your life. Sometimes it's creating and posting content. Sometimes I just am not feeling it. There are times where my mind, body, and spirit are not aligned to do it. And I honor that. So next time you feel that wave of overwhelm, just pause and ask yourself, what is this really telling me? Where is the friction here? And what can I do to adjust it right now? Let's reframe overwhelm. Let's talk about the shift. Overwhelm is not the enemy, okay? It's a guidepost. And instead of saying, I shouldn't feel this way, okay, try saying, what is this showing me? And when you reframe overwhelm as a signal instead of a judgment, you start to see your life strategically, like the CEO of your home and your destiny. Stop reacting and you start responding. So, doing my MBA and all the things, raising a toddler while launching two businesses is not easy. And even all of the planning and strategic actions that I do and intent to organize, I get overwhelmed. Okay. Just a few weeks ago, I felt it. I was a bit behind on work. And I always say this because as an entrepreneur, I always feel like I could be doing more, right? I think it's that type A personality. I'm sure many people understand what I'm talking about. But my body didn't feel like keeping up, right? It didn't feel like keeping up with anything, with the laundry, with work, with my toddler, with anything, right? And my daughter just found out that she enjoyed squirting water out of her mouth instead of drinking it, right? It's everywhere. And I'm constantly cleaning. My to do list, so many things on my to do list, right? For home and business. My mother was in town and, I needed to be present. And I still have to nurture my relationship with my husband, right? So presence was needed everywhere. And that was overwhelming. Okay? I felt drained. And what it took for me to gain clarity and turn that into stability and action was that I had to internalize. I had to step back, rest, prioritize, and reset. And doing that allows me to come back to home and approach everything from a new mindset. So everything got done in its time. And even if it didn't, it was okay because it got done eventually. And I even created time for myself, even if it was in the wee hours of the morning. So it doesn't look perfect all the time. And you'll find that you'll have to reset or hit the reset button often, but it's worth it. So let's go ahead and make this practical, right? Here are 3 ways to honor that signal of overwhelm. First, so important, pause. Pause and evaluate. Give yourself permission to stop, breathe, and see where all of that tension is coming from. And once you do that, you can adjust. Second, prioritize ruthlessly. Okay, this is so important. Ask yourself, what truly matters today? What truly matters in the moment? And what can wait? And that will make things so much easier for you. Because then the third thing is to build support systems. As the CEO of your home, delegate, outsource, and ask for help. Overwhelm does not have to be a solo journey. Motherhood does not have to be a solo journey. For me, I prioritize things throughout the day. Whenever the moment arises, when I'm taxed to pick and choose 1 or 2 things to do or to focus on, that's a constant thing that I'm doing. This is the way that helps me to honor that signal when I feel overwhelmed and overloaded. I step back and I tell myself, okay, only one thing needs to get done right now. What's the most important thing? And let's do it. And sometimes that important thing is self-care. Doing something for you, showing up for yourself first, can make all the difference in how you handle everyone and everything else. So remember, you're not aiming to eliminate stress completely. You are learning to listen to your signals and respond intentionally. That's the key. Overwhelm isn't your enemy, it's your internal GPS. It's showing you where your life is off course. And the sooner you start seeing it as a signal, the sooner you'll stop spinning your wheels and start moving with clarity and purpose. We talk about these things and more at the Maven brand. Don't forget, my Maven Reset workshop is coming up. DM me or comment down below the word reset. Or you can email me at info@themavenbrandhq.com to join. Also, visit themavenbrandhq.com for more tools, resources, and strategies to help you reclaim your time, energy, and your power. And if you want to connect personally, you can call me. All the details are in the description and in my bio. Thank you for tuning in to the Maven Matriarch. I'm Bianca Burke, and remember, overwhelm is not a symptom. It's a signal. It's your signal to rise.